What up, Timmy's here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films and series that are coming out this week, whether they be in theaters, streaming, etc. Alright, now, the big ones we have out this week is, of course, Transformers 1, which I cannot wait for. Like, they were having, like, a early screening this past week, but for some reason I didn't really, uh, you know, see it early. But I'm definitely going to see it on Friday. Really excited for it. You know, I've been hearing some great things about, so I cannot wait to see this when it comes out. Basically, this is actually the first theatrical Transformers anime film since the anime one, 1986, so that's insane. Anyway, also out, we got a film called Never Let Go, which is a horror film from Hills Have Eyes remake and Piranha 3D director Alexandra Aja. Now, this stars Halle Berry, and it's about a family consisting of a mother and her twin sons who has suffered from a torment of a miraculous spirit for many years. However, when one of the boys starts to doubt the existence of the evil, the family's sacred bond is broken, leading to a dangerous fight for survival. And the trailers for this does look really creepy. Early reactions, by the way, has been pretty good, so I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. All right, now on the streaming front, I don't have a lot of streaming movies this week, but on Netflix we got History Doors, which this looks terrific. It stars Carrie Coon, Natasha Lyonne, and Elizabeth Olsen as three estranged sisters who come back together to care for their ailing father. And the trailer for this looks excellent. You know, of course, it's actually premiered at not this year's Toronto Film Festival, but last year's with some rave reviews. So I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. It's getting some Oscar buzz too, so uh, looks pretty touching as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to see this when it comes out. All right, now on Hulu, this one's actually an interesting documentary to check out. We got a film called Child Star. This is directed by former singer Demi Lovato, who obviously is a former child star herself. Her big break, by the way, you guys might not sure how many people know this, was on Barney and Friends back in like the 2000s. So yeah, say what you want about Barney the dinosaur, but hey, if it wasn't for Barney, we wouldn't have Selena Gomez or Demi Lovato. So for any fans of Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato, you gotta give thanks to Barney. But anyway. Now, as for Child Star, it follows child actors as they discuss the impact that acting had on their lives at a time when documentaries like Quiet on the Set and Showbiz Kids and Gary are supercharging the conversation around child stardom. This actually features people like Raven Simone, Drew Barrymore, JoJo Siwa, Christina Ricci, Keena Thompson, and many others. I'm definitely looking forward to see this. I never really wanted to be a child actor. I was always wanted to be behind the camera rather than the whole acting stuff because that's way too much. Um, but yeah, from the looks of it and sounds of it, sounds like being a child star was very tough there. So I, I'm definitely interested in seeing this when it comes out. I love Demi Lovato. Always nice to see her doing stuff. So I'm intrigued to see this when it comes out. Now another documentary, which I don't know if I'm probably gonna maybe because it's found events and stuff. What you call cheap and A-list don't work for found events. But this one I'm definitely interested in whenever I get a chance to. Is Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story. The story about former Superman star Christopher Reeve life following his horse riding accident that left him paralyzed and becoming the activist for disability rights. And Christopher Reeve was one of the most iconic actors to ever play Superman. Henry Cavill is great. I'm sure David Cornsworth is going to be great. Brandon Routh was cool. Tyler Oakland's cool and everything. Still, one of the greatest actors to play the role will always be Christopher Reeve. He embodied this role perfectly. He made us believe a man could fly. And I'm actually interested in seeing a documentary about him. Like, I love the title, by the way, Super Slash Man. And also, while obviously, the Superman movie next year will be the first like film in the DC universe. This is actually going to be the first film under James Gunn's DC label. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Now, other films we have out this week, we got a movie coming out called Different Man, which stars Sebastian Stan and Adam Pearson, and it's about after undergoing surgery for a new start to life, Edward, a man with nephrobaromatosis, sorry if I mispronounced that, becomes fixated on another man playing him on a stage production based on Edward's former life. And the trailer for this looks intriguing. Now, of course, you got Sebastian Stan, who great couple of months because he's also playing Trump, so that's gonna be interesting to see. Adam Pearson, you might know him from that weird Scarlett Johansson movie years ago, Under the Skin, which movie was not. I was not too big with Under the Skin till this day. I still have no idea what the heck that movie was about. But Adam Pearson actually had a really memorable role in that, and he actually was the better part. Like I kid you not, he actually upstaged Scarlett Johansson. You know you're actually a good actor when you even upstage one of the biggest movie stars like ScarJo. So yeah, but I'm definitely now Different Man premiered at the Sundance Film Festival this year with some rave reviews. So I'm intrigued to see it whenever it comes out or whenever I get a chance to. All right. Also out this week we got a couple of horror films out this week actually. We got The Substance, which if you guys don't know much about The Substance here, it stars Demi Moore as well as Margaret Qualley. And the film follows a fading celebrity that decides to use a black market drug as a cell replicating substance that temporarily creates a younger, better version of herself, unknowingly giving her horrifying effects. This looks like a better version of that new Joey King movie that just premiered on Netflix. Called Uglies, I think was Uglies. Movie was so bad I totally forgot the name of it. This actually does look intriguing. You got Demi Moore, who I think is always amazing. Margaret Qualley is she's amazing too. I mean, yeah, she's a nympho baby because her mother is Annie McDowell, but I don't care. I think she's still an amazing actress. Famous parents or not, she's still incredible. All right. Also out this week, we got another horror film called Haunted Lodge, where an older sister takes her runaway sibling on a road trip to share the most chilling tales surrounding their hometown. Now, this actually stars Nancy Kyes, who you might know as the OG Annie Brackett from the original Halloween. And this does look pretty creepy. Really cool to see Nancy, back here because she hasn't really done like movie for a while, so it's gonna be interesting to see her in a new horror film here. We also got a horror film called The Shade, which I didn't really know much about this until I saw. I don't know. I don't know what horror film I saw this week. Oh yeah, Speak No Evil. I think this trailer was played. I think it was either from Speak No Evil or The Killer's Game, one of the two. Uh, Now The Shade. If you guys don't know much about the story here, pledged by a mysterious entity, a grieving college student must confront the dark presence before it destroys what remains of his family. This stars like Laura Benetti, Chris Gus, Brennan Sexton the Third. This looks awful. I have no idea what the heck was going on. This does not look all that good. So I can't say I'm all that interested in that. Alright, we also got a horror film called Bagman, which is directed by Girl with All the Gifts director Cole McCarthy and stars former Hunger Games actor Sam Claflin and Antonio Thomas, who you might know from The Good Doctor fame. When a sinister threat from his childhood returns to haunt him, a father desperately struggles against the deepest inner fear, only this time, the fight isn't for himself, it's for his family. And this looks very creepy and weird, so could be interesting. We also got another horror film out this week called Last Straw. Max Assailants covers on a roadside diner where a young waitress is working the night shift alone. Trapped inside with no place to go, she soon finds herself in a brutal fight for survival as she tries to make it out alive. This looks like a better version of the recent Strangers film. Stranger Chapter One. This was like a better version of that. I mean, it feels like, let's say, strangers, but at a diner rather than at home. Does look really cool. Looks pretty fun. Very creepy. You got Jeremy Sisto, who you might know as from horror. Like he's been in, like on Law and Order. He's been in, like one of those FBI shows. But if you're a horror fan, you might recognize. Oh, and he was also on Suburgatory, by the way. Good show there. But if you're a horror fan, you might recognize him from the first Wrong Turn movie. He was also in that movie May. He's always good with the horror genre, so always nice to see him back in that genre there. All right, we also got um yeah, we also got a film called we actually got two Frank Grillo movies out this week. We got something called this war movie called Long Gone Heroes, which stars Josh Hutcherson, Andy Garcia, Frank Grillo, Melissa Leo, and Josh Brolin's daughter, Ina Brolin. It's directed by Body Brokers director John Swab, a special forces soldier who tries given up country religion and hopes must return to the field of battle to track down his niece, a reporter caught up in the middle of a illegal private contracting operation that went dead wrong. And this doesn't look all that great, so yeah. Alright, we also got a film called Hounds of War, also with Frank Grillo, where a mercenary seeks revenge after his entire team gets wiped out during a final mission. You also got Robert Patrick, who both of them are supposed to be in the new season of Peacemaker, so there's that. Also does not look all that great either, so alright, we also got a film called A Mistake, starring Elizabeth Banks, and it's about a surgeon who mistakes a fateful decision during a surgery by allowing her young colleague to take charge when a mistake occurs. The surgeon finds herself in a difficult situation. And I saw the preview for this. I love Elizabeth Banks, but this does not look all that interesting to me, so I'm probably not going to watch that. We also got a film called The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, which stars former British actor Jim Broadbent, who's of course I believe he was like in the first Paddington, if I'm not mistaken. He was in Harry Potter. He's been in some other really cool stuff here and there. Moulin Rouge. He's always amazing. It's about a seemingly unremarkable man in his 60s named Harold. One day he learns that his friend Queenie is dying. He goes to the mall to mail a letter only to keep working for over 700k mil until he reaches Quinny's hospice, much to the despair of his wife Maureen. And the trailer for this looks really charming. I love Jim Broadbent. He always makes AIM performances great, so always nice to see him and stuff. All right, we also got a movie called In the Summers, which stars Leslie Grace, who of course was going to be our Batgirl until like David Zaslav accident. And we also got Sasha Calle, who was just Supergirl in The Flash. And this is where siblings of Violetta and Eva live in California with their mother, but every summer they travel to Las Cruces, New Mexico, to spend time with their father, Vincent, over the course of the summer. Violetta and Eva learn to appreciate their father. And the trailer for this does look really charming. Always nice to see Leslie Grace's stuff, especially after she was great in The Heights, by the way. But after like the Batgirl debacle, like even Batgirl was gonna be terrible. I guarantee you, Leslie Grace was not gonna be one of the problems. But it is what it is, I guess. All right, we also got a film called Omni Loop, which stars Mary Louise Parker and Io DeBerry, about a woman who decides to time travel in order to go back to be the person she always wanted to be. And the trailer for this does look very interesting and weird. Mary Louise Parker from Weeds fame is always great. Ida DeBerry, who just got an Emmy nomination for The Bear, she's always incredible. So I'll probably watch this for them alone. All right, we also got other stuff like we got something called What We Fight on the Road on his 18th birthday, which we're tired, but anyway. TJ received. Oh no, What We Find on the Road. My bad. On his 18th birthday, TJ receives a key for a 1968 convertible from his estranged father. He soon finds himself driving 3,000 miles across America in hopes of repairing his family. That could be interesting to check out. We also got the Featherweight, which set in 1964. A direct cinema camera crew follows Willie Pratt, a retired two-time world featherweight boxing champ, now living in Hartfield, Connecticut, with his wife Linda, an aspiring actress half his age, a drug-aided son, his Italian immigrant parents, mounting debts, and the feelings of faded glory. Pep decides to make a return to the ring. Now it got the likes of a typical star, Kurt Gilchrist, Stephen Lang from Avatar fame, Ron Livingston, Lawrence Gillard Jr. Some really cool cast members. I do like a good boxing film, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, and we also got a couple of re-releases this week too. Like, we got a 10-year anniversary re-release of Whiplash, as well as the Babadook. So keep your eye out for those. Now on the TV front, got a lot of great TV to look forward to. We got Agatha All Along, which of course comes out on, I believe, Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, this is a spin off to WandaVision starring Katherine Hahn. I'm, of course, really excited for this. WandaVision was like one of the best things Disney, like Marvel, put out on Disney Plus. So I'm definitely looking forward to see this for that alone. Katherine Hahn could do no wrong. So I'm also you got Aubrey Plaza. So got some really cool cast members in this. So definitely looking forward to see that. My anticipated show out this week is, of course, The Penguin, starring Colin Farrell and a spin-off of The Batman, where it explores Penguin's rise to power in Gotham City's criminal underworld. And this really looks. This may be a comic book show and stuff like that, but this looks more like The Sopranos than a comic book show. Even like the Penguin has more of a Tony Soprano vibe. So I'm definitely excited to see this for that alone. Colin Farrell is still insane to believe that's actually Colin Farrell in that makeup. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to see this when it comes out. Alright. We also got Zack Snyder's Twilight of the Gods, where Sigrid, an iron-willed warrior, saves Leaf, a moral king who falls in love with her. They both survive Dor's Wrath of Terror, watches embarks them and a crew of crusaders on a merciless mission for vengeance against all odds. And that does look intriguing. Of course, you got voice talents that includes the likes of Peter Pearson Joseph, Sylvia Hoeks, Jamie Chung, Lauren Cohen, Corey Stowe. You got some really cool cast members in this. Hopefully, it's better than Rebel Moon, but we'll see. All right. We also got From Season 3 coming to MGM Plus. We got Frasier Season 2 coming to Paramount Plus. America's Sports Story, the Aaron Hernandez story, comes to Hulu this week as well, and FX. That does look intriguing. And we also got another true crime story. We got Monsters, the Lau and Eric Menendez story, which follows Lau and Eric Menendez, two brothers who fatally killed their parents in their Beverly Hill home in '89. And that looks intriguing. Of course, this is the second installment of Ryan Murphy's Monster series. The first one was about Jeffrey Dahmer, so I'm definitely looking forward to see this new one here. I'm always a sucker for these true crime stories, so sign me up with this one. Like, got some cool stuff to look forward to this week. But let me let you guys. Which of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in Transformers 1, Never Let Go, The Penguin, Agatha? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry Signer.